Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're embarking on the ultimate trivia marathon, celebrating over 20 years of YouTube history. We're going to trace the absolutely fascinating evolution of this platform, taking you all the way from its kind of quirky origins right up to today's record-smashing titans. If you want to really understand how online video went from this clunky little experiment to a massive global force, well, you are definitely in the right place. So let's dive right in.
To kick things off and show you just how incredibly fast the platform moves today, I've got a quick trivia question for you. Try to guess the absolute world record for hitting 100,000 subscribers on a brand new channel. Keep in mind, for the early creators, hitting this milestone literally took years of nonstop grinding. So take a second and lock in your guess. All right, the mind-boggling answer? 44 seconds. Yeah, you heard that right. That's a record set by the channel Kaze TV. And honestly, this perfectly sets the rapid-fire pace for our entire journey today. The sheer volume and speed of audience growth right now is totally unprecedented. But you know, it definitely wasn't always like this.
That brings us to round one, the early years. Before it became the global juggernaut we all know, YouTube actually had incredibly humble beginnings. The whole concept started with 3 former PayPal employees who, believe it or not, initially envisioned it as a video dating site. But when they struggled to find enough dating profiles, they pivoted and just started accepting all video content. In April 2005, co-founder Jawed Karim uploaded this super simple 19-second clip called Me at the Zoo, just standing in front of some elephants. It was incredibly raw and basic. Yet, just over a year later in October 2006, Google swooped in and acquired the platform for a staggering $1.65 billion. I mean, the growth was explosive literally from day one.
So, that early creator growth really laid the structural foundation for today's massive numbers. Do you know what the very first video to snag 1 million views was? It was actually a Nike commercial featuring Brazilian football star Ronaldinho. And over on the creator side, a user named Brookers was the first to hit 10,000 subscribers, while the sketch comedy duo Smosh was the very first to crack that 100,000 subscriber ceiling. They were truly the trailblazers of the modern creator economy.
Moving right along to round 2, smashing the like button.
Now, this is a feature we interact with every single day, but its history is actually kind of complex. From 2005 all the way to 2009, YouTube used a classic 1 to 5 star rating system. But then, in 2010, they swapped it for the binary thumbs up or down system we use today. And why did they do that? Well, platform data showed that users were just completely ignoring the middle ratings. People either loved a video and gave it 5 stars, or they hated it and gave it 1. The binary system just matched actual human behavior much better.
But of course, the rating system hasn't been without its share of controversy. In November 2021, YouTube made dislike counts completely private across the platform. Neutrally speaking, the company stated this was an effort to combat targeted harassment and dislike mobs going after smaller creators. But what's super interesting is that this move followed the massive, record-breaking backlash to the platform's very own YouTube Rewind 2018 video. That video actually became the most disliked in the site's entire history, surpassing even Justin Bieber's Baby.
Okay, on a much lighter note, let's talk about a super fun Easter egg added in late 2023. The platform now actively uses its interface to make the like button physically glow on your screen whenever a creator actually says the classic phrase, "Smash that like button." It's just a really clever way to boost engagement by directly connecting the creator's audio cue to a visual prompt right there on your device.
All right, let's jump into round 3, live streaming viewership titans. Live video is absolutely the current frontier, and platforms are fiercely competing for the biggest simultaneous audiences. Right now, Twitch actually holds the overall individual creator crown with Spanish streamer iBuy. He pulled in a massive 9.1 million concurrent viewers for a boxing event. YouTube is following closely behind, though their record of 8 million concurrent viewers actually belongs to the Indian Space Research Organization's live broadcast of a moon landing mission. Meanwhile, the newer platform Kick has managed to reach an impressive 4 million viewers with the Colombian streamer West Cole.
Now, we do have to objectively note a persistent challenge in the live streaming industry right now. While Kick has pulled some really impressive top-line numbers with streamers like West Cole, independent analytics websites actually routinely flag their highest viewership streams for suspected artificial view botting. It's a complex issue, and it really just shows that the battle for verified, authentic audience engagement is still very much ongoing. Okay, let's pivot to round 4, chasing play buttons. So creator awards, or play buttons as we all call them, are basically the gold standard for measuring a channel's cultural footprint. We all know the highly coveted diamond play button is awarded for hitting an incredible 10 million subscribers. But here's your trivia question for this round. Do you know who the very first creator to earn not one, but two of these diamond play buttons was?
Well, if you guessed a major US or UK creator, you'd actually be wrong. It wasn't an English-speaking creator at all. The very first person to achieve this was Spanish-language pioneer, German Garmendia. He hit that crazy 10 million subscriber milestone across his two massive channels, Hola Soy German and Juega German. Honestly, this just perfectly highlights the truly global, borderless nature of the platform's audience. But wait, if we're talking about the sheer volume of hardware collected by a single individual, one creator currently possesses a staggering 18 silver play buttons. 18! He pulled this off by expanding his massive network of natively translated channels across multiple languages. And that little fact seamlessly brings us to our final round.
Round 5. The Reign of Mr. Beast. Jimmy Donaldson is literally the undisputed final boss of YouTube records. You really cannot talk about the history of internet video without looking at the absolute empire he's built. He's completely rewritten the creator playbook, basically inventing a whole new genre of content. He pairs these incredibly expensive, highly engineered stunts, like his real-life Squid Game set that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to build, with massive, headline-grabbing philanthropy, like Team Trees and Team Seas. Thanks to this formula, he became the youngest self-made billionaire, the fastest to gain 100 million subscribers in just 263 days, and the very first channel to just absolutely smash through the 300 million and 400 million subscriber marks.
So, to put all of this into perspective, Mr. Beast sits firmly atop the mountain with an astonishing 482 million subscribers on his main channel alone today. He officially surpassed legacy music corporations like T-Series to take the crown, and the gap between him and the rest of the platform is just massive.
But you know, the internet landscape never really stopped shifting. With newer channels like soccer legend Cristiano Ronaldo's gaining an unprecedented 54.5 million subscribers in a single month, the velocity of growth is only accelerating. So, I want to leave you with one final thought to ponder today. As this platform enters its third decade, what will the next impossible milestone even look like? And who's going to be the one to break it? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Keep asking questions and keep learning.